Isabella is a cruel and ambitious Soulblight baroness in the realm of Gur. Due to her seemingly low-class heritage, the realm's Soulblight aristocracy does not accept her as one of their own. As a warband of IRONJAWZ intrudes into Isabella's territory, she seizes the opportunity to slaughter the brutes and gain respect among her kin. Will she succeed?
Welcome back to the Belligerent Duck. This is Philip and I'm here with Thomas and we are going to play Warhammer Age of Sigmar for you. We are going to use the open war cards and we are playing 1000 points, Legion of Blood against IRONJAWZ. These are the cards we have chosen. We're using this deployment, but we decided to change the distance between the armies up to 18 inches. The objective will be the Field of Glory objective. That means there are 3 objectives on the battlefield, one in the middle and one in each player's deployment zone, and the twist will be the Wrath of the Gods. That means possibly D3 mortal wounds will be dished out in each player's hero phase on the enemies. Now I'm going to show the battlefield to you. The armies have already deployed, but we're going to show you where the markers are. So over there where the Legion of Blood is, back there on that little hill, there is the one objective that Thomas placed there. Then in the middle, by the realm gate, is the other objective. And there's a third objective, which is here. And we have also gravesite markers. Starting here, there's one here. There's another one there, and another one there on that little hill. And one back there. So we have technically a little road of grave sites through this map. We are using some magical terrain. Obviously the realm gate is going to be magical. We've got a damned terrain here. That means sacrifices can be made there. We have got a deadly little forest here. We've got an arcane hill. And I think that's it. Oh yes, I also said that this is deadly too. Okay, so far so good. Let us quickly show you the armies we have chosen. These are my 980 points of IRONJAWZ. This time the general is Slog Paleface on his Maw Crusher. He's going to be ironclad and he will have the Daubing of Mork. There will be a War Chanter. There is a Fungoid Cave Shaman here. The model, I've almost finished painting the model, and I've got 2 battle lines, 2 units of brutes. So I'm not convinced this army will work, but I really wanted to try something different for this second match we're having here, so this is what I came up with.
And now for 980 points of Legion of Blood. Isabella, the Vampire Lord, is my general. She knows the Aristocracy of Blood command trait, which gives her the ability to let friendly Soulblight models within 9 inches re-roll the charge rolls. She knows the Wild Transference spell and is also armed with the Orb of Enchantment as an artifact. She raised more undead minions from the grave and now commands a unit of 10 skeleton warriors armed with swords, and a unit of 30 skeleton warriors armed with spears. She also has now more Blood Knights loyal to her, and there are 2 units of 5 Blood Knights.
First turn for the Legion of Blood is done. It was a short turn, we just some movement happened. Basically everything has run and got closer. In the hero phase, 1 skeleton was sacrificed on this damn terrain here, so they got one +1 to hit now, and they also get an additional attack because of Isabella there. And Isabella has also put Mystic Shield on the skeletons. IRONJAWZ hero phase and movement done. Well, the army has moved over here a little bit in the hero phase. My shaman has given Mystic Shield to this brutes, and this war chanter has given Frenzy of Violence to them. Any of these models didn't get the extra move. In the movement phase, this unit of brutes has run, and these just moved regular, and the shaman has moved away because he's afraid of the Blood Knights over there. So we're going into turn 2, and we're going to roll off for initiative here. It goes to the Legion of Blood. Turn 2, Legion of Blood. Isabella has given the Mystic Shield to these Blood Knights there. 1 skeleton came back from the dead, and yes, I think they still have their additional attack through the command ability of Isabella, and then we see some movement here. So I'm expecting some charge here. But these Blood Knights over there, they have fallen back as some kind of tactical reserve. So we'll see what will happen in the charge phase now. So the skeletons are going to charge first. They need a 5.
Get a 9.
That's a 9, so they are in. And now we are already going to roll for the Blood Knights.
With a possible reroll, but I don't think I need it.
Well, 10 should be good enough. Okay, let's move them now, but you need to move the skeletons first.
Yes.
The charge move has been completed. The skeletons came over here to have some fun with the brutes, and this poor grot shaman here is in some deep trouble because the Blood Knights came to him to look at his mushrooms, I guess. Yeah, so we'll see. Who are you going to strike first with?
Although the Blood Knights are very curious if the shaman has a permit for the mushrooms, the skeletons are going to strike first.
Okay, so let's see. They're going to pile in and roll many dice, I'm afraid. The skeletons have piled in, and they are going to roll now. 112 attacks incoming here, so let's go for the first
20. Hitting on 4s, because Isabella is close enough to give them +1 to hit. That's pretty good.
Okay.
And wounding 4s again. And that's not so good anymore. So it's, for the first 20, it's 6 wounds.
Okay, 6 wounds here. Now we're going to roll the next 20.
That's 20. 4s again.
This is going to be disastrous.
Oh, look at that, only 3 more.
Okay.
It was 40, now the next 20. But this was pretty good, so 5 more.
Oh.
So next 20. Next 20. Oh, that's 6 more.
God, stop rolling so well.
Yeah, really. And it was 80 attacks now for 100 attacks. Look at this. Lots of 2s and 3s. At least some. And here we have 5 more. And now for 12. Whoops, this is gone. And oh, look at that, none.
Okay, so how many do we have here? Let's see, 22, 25. And because the brutes have still Mystic Shield on them, they have a 3+ save here. So the first 20 saves are coming now. Okay, I will reload this one. Okay, that's... Okay, so far not that bad. And let's do 5 more here.
I don't want to see a lot of 1s, please.
2s should be fine for you too. 3s? Make all of them. So that's just one whole brute dead. It could have been really worse. So I think I got a bit lucky here. So this is how it looks like now. 1 dead and 2 wounds on this one. And now I'm going to swing with my Grot here. Maybe he can do something against the Blood Knights. So the Moon Sickle on 4th.
Nice.
Look at that. That's a belligerent Grot here. Yeah, okay, that's not so nice. Just 1 wound.
Nope.
That's 1 wound. And then the Spore Squeak. 2 attacks, 4+. 1 hit. Nope. Okay, that's it. And Blood Knights are piling in there. So they are hitting on 4s because I've got a Stinky Squeak close by.
With the Templar Lances, and that was really bad.
That was bad, so he may yet live.
And wounding on 3s. At least 3 wounds.
Okay.
With -1.
Okay, so that's 3 damage, right? Or is
Nope,
it 2 damage?
it's D3 because they charge.
Okay, then roll for the damage.
3, 3, 1, 7.
Okay, I'm afraid he's dead. I think that's what happens to new models. They die right away. Don't do anything.
And because they killed something, they can heal this wound.
Okay. Now my brutes are going to swing back, and after that the War Chanter will also do his attacks at the skeletons. The attacks from the brute choppers first, 3s.
Yay!
Pretty bad. Pretty bad. 3. Okay.
What's the damage profile?
2, just 1.
So 6 is to ignore because they have no armor against the rend. No, 2 die.
Okay. And the Jagged Gore Hacker. Gore Chopper, I mean. 2 hits. 3s. Come on. It's 1 wound, -1.
6 again. No, another 1.
Oh wait, it's D3. 1, okay. Okay, and then the boss with his claw hitting on a 4. It's not hitting with a smash of 4. Come on. Yeah, that's what happens with unbuffed brutes. They just don't do a lot of damage. And 4 attacks from the War Chanter. That's at least 1 additional attack here. Which doesn't help me at all. And let's count this 4. That's 1 wound.
6. 1 come on, 6. No.
No 6. Okay, 1 more dead. At least. So for Battle Shock, now the brutes have to take Battle Shock, and they are in a bit bad place here. Because so first of all, this banner gives -1. This banner here gives -1 too. Then we have the Immortal Majesty rule for the Legion of Blood, that's -1. And then the Realm Gate over there is also it was sinister this turn. So they are actually giving an additional -1 on the bravery. So that means I have -4 on my Battle Shock with the brutes now. That's pretty bad. So let's see what I roll. And I roll a 3. That's 4. 2 more die. Yeah. 2 more die. Well, I guess I'm going to take the regular brute once here. That really sucks.
That was really bad.
Yeah, it was really bad. Okay, so that's the end of this Legion of Blood turn, and I wonder if the IRONJAWZ still can do something to turn this around. I have no other choice left now than to go into combat. So the Maw Crusher went over here, he's going to charge them, and these brutes moved up to 3 inches towards the skeletons there, and the War Chanter has given them +1 to hit. For shooting, the Mega Boss is going to use his bellow at the Blood Knights, so hitting on a 2. It's a hit, and 3. That's not a wound. Okay. That's it for shooting. Okay, and now for charges. The brutes, well, they are auto-in because they have +1, but let's see how far they can get. So that's a 10, that's pretty good. And the Maw Crusher is a 3, so he's just in at 4. So we just did the attacks for the brutes here. We thought we had it on camera, but the camera was off. We don't really feel like redoing it, so what happened is that the brutes, well, I guess they killed quite a few. That is over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dead skeletons. Yes, and now the Blood Knights here are going to, or they have already piled in, and they're going to swing at the Maw Crusher before they perhaps die.
Okay, so 16 attacks with the lances, hitting on freeze. Oh, and I guess 1 more because of the leader. Let me just check it. Yes, exactly, 1 more for the leader.
That's a really good roll.
Oh yeah, true. That's a lot. Awesome. Awesome at night. And now freeze to wound. But this is much worse.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah. So it's only 7 wounds -1.
So 7 wounds, 3+ because of Ironclad. He is ignoring the 1 rend they have. So 3s. There are wounds. 2 wounds.
Okay, now for the steeds, 4 and 4s.
Well, your hit rolls are always good.
Hit rolls is good, but wound rolls is bad again. Well, at least 4. Nothing. So 3 again.
3+.
I want to see 1s.
No. Okay. He's good. Okay, piling in with this brute here. Gore Chopper on 4s. They all hit. 3. They all wound. That's D3 damage each. Okay.
5.
5.
6s. Of course, there's not a single 6.
Okay, great. And the boss. 4 hits. Okay. But these are auto hits now, so winning on 3s. That's twice, and that's each is D3 damage, so that's 3 damage.
6s again, and not again.
An attempt to kill my brutes.
Of course.
Skeletons are piling in.
Just let me just check if this is... No, it's not 6. Maybe piling in a little bit less.
Yes, you don't have to pile in, so...
I think this skeleton doesn't want to fight, it's just standing back, giving a 6+.
That's 17 attacks.
14 attacks on the brutes, and then
14.
you have 4 attacks on the shaman. 140. Force again. That's 4 wounds on the brutes, no rank though.
4 wounds on the brutes. 4s. 2 more. 1 is still alive. And now on the Watch Hunter.
4s and 4s. 1. And nothing.
The Watch Hunter has just killed 2 more skeletons, and now Slug Paleface is going to swing at the Blood Knights, so we're all hoping to see some brutal massacre here, but who knows. It all depends on my dice roll. 4 attacks from the chopper. 3s. And 3s. That's 2 wounds minus 1.
So not 5+. 1 mate.
Yes,
1
that's
failed.
2 damage.
So 1 just dies.
Kills 1. 1 wound from the Riptooth Fist. That's 1 attack. 3s here. That's another 6. Okay, so that's minus 2, and it's D3 damage.
So 6 up. Nope.
D3. 2.
Kills another one.
Okay, and now for the real attacks. 3s. Okay. And 3s again, the Mighty Fists. Just 1, minus 2.
6s. No.
Okay, that's 3 damage.
Kills another one.
And now 1 last attack. The tail, D3 attacks. 2 attacks. 4+. Nothing. Okay, that's it. He didn't manage to wipe the unit, but it was still pretty nice. At least for the IRONJAWZ.
Yeah.
So the skeletons got all wiped with the battle shock. Now things look much better for the IRONJAWZ, because the scariest unit has been slain. Turn 3, roll off. We already decided that it's really hard for the Legion of Blood to win this if the IRONJAWZ get the turn now. So we'll see how the dice decide. And it's Legion of Blood, so there's still a chance for Isabella to turn this somehow into her favor. Legion of Blood, turn 3. The hero phase is done. Isabella has used the Endless Legion command ability and has resummoned the whole unit of skeletons there. The orcs are happy because they think, great, there is more to smash. I personally am not so happy about it, but we rolled for the Realm Gate again, and it's now Sinister and Damned, and the Blood Knights took D3 mortal wounds, that is 2 mortal wounds, and they have +1 to hit, so I guess Thomas is going to charge with them and try to make it count. Just a remark, we are aware that the Endless Legion ability does not work like that in matched play, but we're not totally playing matched play. We always have this narrative aspect in it, and we feel like it's a fun thing to do, so we do it. Otherwise, they moved a little bit. Isabella also moved, and the Blood Knights also moved, and that's it. Now let's see if they can get any charges.
So the Blood Knights are charging first. They are able to reroll the charge rolls if they need to, but I think 9 is fine.
9 should be fine, even with not getting into that deadly terrain.
It's totally fine.
Thomas says no risk, no fun, so this guy actually charged through the deadly forest, so he needs to roll 1 dice, and we'll see if
on the one he's dead.
On the one he's dead. No, so he's fine. So that was worth it. And now the skeletons, they need to fail this charge, please.
9 again.
Oh no, they don't fail it.
So let's see.
And now Isabella will charge too.
Let's see. Can do with 2. Nothing, I guess.
She's not motivated to charge.
Nope.
Oh wait, she's a Soulblight unit, right?
Ah, true, yeah.
Then she can also reroll that charge.
Let's see. 7.
Well,
okay.
I can try to kiss my brood there. Kiss my brood.
Kiss the brood. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Hello.
Combat phase. The Blood Knights are going first, and now they have brutal. Now they have 20 attacks here.
21 because of the castle.
21, and they hit on 2s.
On 2s. And 1 more attack.
Okay.
And wounding on 3s now. That's pretty good. -1, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 wounds.
So 4s here.
Oh yes, that's what I like.
No! That's bad. That's really bad. Oh god. Oh god. 6 fails, and it's D3 damage each.
6 fails, D3 damage. I see a lot of 3s now.
Not so good.
1 dead, 2 dead, and 2 wounds. And for the Blood Knight's deeds, wounding on...
Wounding on 4s, right?
No, on 3s, because they sacrificed.
Yes, they're buffed, right.
Buffed. Ah, yeah. Let me look at that. And wounding on 4s though. Well, pretty good. 5 wounds.
Okay, 4s. Okay, 2 more wounds. That kills another one. So these brutes there, these 2 brutes that are left there from the last wave, are going to swing now. So, Gore Chopper, 3. That's 1.
It's minus.
Oh, it's D3 damage. It's 2 damage.
So 6 is only. Hey, 1 6.
Okay. And the Boss Claw. Nope. The Brute Smasher. It's 1 hit. It's not a wound. Very bad. Okay, we did the skeleton attack off camera, and the skeletons killed all the remaining brutes, the 2 remaining brutes. But only barely, so they made
very close.
5 wounds, and that was enough. So now the brute boss is going to swing at the Blood Knights. He hits with his claw. He doesn't wound, but the Brute Smasher hits automatically because the claw hit. That's 1 wound.
Minus?
Minus 2.
Oh, and it's 6 up. No.
And it's D3 damage. So that's 2 damage.
6s because Isabella is close.
1.
Oh, 1 so only the wounded one
kills
dies.
Now the Gore Chopper, 4s. Nothing. Just nothing. Okay. The last remaining Blood Knight over there has made his attacks, but he didn't achieve anything. And the Maw Crusher just killed the Blood Knight. Isabella has piled in and she's going to attack the brutes.
5 attacks because of Legion of Blood, hitting on freeze. That's pretty good. And wounding on freeze as well. 4 wounds, -1.
That's 5. That's 2 more. That's another one dead.
D3 damage. That's only 3 damage.
Only. We've got another battle shock here, -4 again on this one. Maybe he runs away, maybe not. Let's see. Yes, of course I roll high now. So he runs. He's running. Bye bye. Yeah, and suddenly my army is gone. Almost. Well, of course there's this little fella here, but otherwise it doesn't look so great anymore for the IRONJAWZ. So this one attack has actually done a lot of damage. IRONJAWZ, turn 3. So, my 2 heroes are going to do something. First of all, the Watch Hunter is going to put the Frenzy of Violence on my Mega Boss, and he's going to pronounce his war. And that's it. Let's hope for a killy turn. I'm going to use the Inner Bursting Bellow, hitting on a 2. Yeah. And for the combat phase, he has already piled in. He has +1 to hit now, so I hope he's going to chew through the skeletons. First, does he get the war? I need a 1 or a 2 now. He gets a 1. That's 1 additional attack on every single melee weapon. That's good news for him. So, now 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Winning on 3s. Come on. 2.
What's the damage? Because there's no...
Oh, the damage is 2 each. So that's 4.
Just 6s. Come on, show us 6s. At least 1.
Okay, 3 dead so far. Then the Riptooth Fist. Hitting on 3 now. 1. Now on 3. That's a 4, okay. So -2 this one, D3 damage. It's for 3.
6s again. At least 1 again.
2. Now the Mighty Fists. Hitting on 2s. Winning on 3s. This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad.
3 damage, right?
This is the most important roll. Yeah, it's 3 damage each.
6s. At least 3 times.
Come on. Okay, and the tail. That's D3 +1. It's 3 attacks, 3s, and 3s. Nothing. This mod was really much worse than expected. Well, that's how it is with dice games. So just 14 attacks at the Maw Crusher.
Hitting on 4s though.
Bad.
Not that it matters actually.
This is not so great.
And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
2. 3s. Which I make with 2 6s.
And I think it was...
I think it was 3 attacks at the Watch Hunter.
Yeah, 3 attacks to Watch Hunter.
1.
And 4s. 1.
4 plus. Nope, that's 1. The Watch Hunter also killed 2 skeletons, so now we are going into Battle Shock, and this dice roll now will exactly show us the number of skeletons that are going to run away.
2.
2 more. So we are going to turn 4 and it's going to be a roll off now. I don't think this one is super important, but it's always good to have a double turn. So let's see. Yay! IRONJAWZ, turn 4. So for the first time our twist has done something. I get to pick one unit now and deal d3 mortal wounds to the unit, and I'm not quite sure what to take. I will try it on the Blood Knights because I know they can heal, but if I roll a 3-1 it's gone, so I'm going to hope to get that. So
hopefully not.
It's 2 wounds, so yeah, he will just heal.
But ignoring on 6s, let's see.
Oh yeah.
No.
He's not ignoring. Otherwise I trigger my war ability again, and I also put the Frenzy of Violence on my general, and yeah, that's it for my hero phase. There won't be much movement either. For shooting I can try my 1 shot at a 2+. That's it. Wounding on a 3. That's a wound, finally. And that's d6 damage. 5 damage, so 5 6-ups.
What's the rend on this?
-1.
Okay, so just 6-ups. So 4 die.
So I need a 1 or 2 again for the war ability here. I get it, that's 1 extra attack. So the chopper first, hitting on 2s. Yay.
That's pretty good.
Wounding on 3s. All, that's good. So that's 10 damage so far.
6s. Ah, 4 6s. So only 6 die.
Riptooth Fist. Okay, there was nothing. And now, the Mighty Fists. Mighty Fists are 5 attacks with the war. All hit. Still all hit on 2s. 3s. Yes. So that's 6 damage.
6s to ignore.
Ignores 1, 2.
So 4 more die.
Okay. And d3 attacks +1. For 4 attacks from the tail. 4s, 3s here now. And that's 2 more wounds, just the normal 1 damage.
With rend again?
-1.
So 6s? No. All the skeletons are gone again.
He chewed through all of them. Yeah, okay. Turn 4 for the Legion of Blood. Hero phase and movement done. Isabella did the Blood Feast on them and the Mystic Shield on them too. And yeah, that's basically it. So these Brave Knights are going to do what Brave Knights usually do. They try to slay dragons, so we'll see. Let's do the charge right away because I have no shooting. It's a 3, but it's still, it's just enough. But I think you can reroll it.
Yeah, I can reroll that. Let's reroll that. It's a 5, much better.
5, yeah.
So the Castellan Blood Knight is going to attack the War Chanter, hitting on 3. And wounding on 3.
Okay, this one.
-1. So okay. Yeah, but at least d3 damage.
For just 1, he wouldn't have killed him anyway. And the horse?
And the horse, hitting on 4s.
He will do potentially more damage.
Yeah, yeah, look at that. No rend though.
Okay, one wound, so that's 2 wounds on the War Chanter. And now the other Blood Knights add the Maw Crusher. 15 attacks
with their lances, hitting on 3s and rolling on 1s and 2s again. And wounding on 3s as well. Aye.
Your dice rolls are pretty shitty this game.
Yes. 2!
Which I pass. Okay, that really could have been different. Now about the horses. Maybe they make some damage.
Maybe the steeds can do some damage. Hitting on 4s. And wounding 4s. Look at that!
Okay, that's 6, right? They actually, the damn steeds, do 3 damage to the Maw Crusher. Huh, that might be very important because he is down a bracket now. And now, Slog Paleface is going to swing back. Let's see if he can kill off these Blood Knights here. So, 3s. 3s.
Pretty good.
1.
Minus.
1.
So it's a 4+. Which I fail, of course.
2 damage.
On 6s.
1.
Yeah, so 1 dice.
Okay. And now the Riptooth Fist. A 4. I hit. I wound. That's -2.
So it's a 5+.
D3 damage. 1.
6s. Yes.
Now the Mighty Fist. Come on. This time you really need to make it. 3s. Hey, 3s. I get 3s. 3s again. 2. -2.
So it's on a 5+.
3 damage.
6s. Another one is dead.
3 kills another one. Okay, and then the tail, the D3 damage from the tail. A D3 attacks, I mean. That's 2 hits. Oh no, it's just 1 hit. And that's not a wound. Okay, so 2 are still standing. I attack with the War Chanter. That's 1 additional attack. It's 3 hits. Winning on 4s now. 3 wounds, no rend.
3+. Done.
They make, so finally they are somewhat resistant here. Okay, so that's the end of the 4th turn of the Legion of Blood. It's looking bad. Roll off for turn 5 now.
Yeah.
It was 5.
It was 5.
Okay, IRONJAWZ. Hero phase. The War Chanter is going to buff himself with the Frenzy of Violence. I know it's crazy, but that's what I need to do. Otherwise, I will also trigger the war. And now I'm going into movement. I need to fall back here. I'm going to move my Maw Crusher right here so that I'm just holding the objective, but I can still shoot. 1 shot at the Blood Knights. 2. 3. Yes.
Minus.
It's -1.
So 4+.
D6. 1. Okay, that doesn't change anything. That's not a game changer. I'm going into combat and I'm going to try and trigger the war again. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, and so the first unit I pick is my War Chanter. Going to hit on 3s. 3 attacks, 3 hits. 4s, that's 2.
3+. They're fine.
Passes them both, okay. So, yeah. That's not good. They're going to swing back, pile in and swing back.
Well, let's... The lances first. Hitting on freeze. They're still buffed from last. What was bad.
Bad.
Wounding on freeze. 3 wounds, -1.
Okay. 5. 2, 6. He goes down. He's dead. Bye bye. Okay, so at this point, we're not going to do the last Legion of Blood turn because the Legion of Blood scores 1 and 2 points, and by that they win the game. So, handshake, good game. I'm sure you thought you would lose.
Yeah, totally.
But yes, that's how it is with Age of Sigmar. So a quick recap of this game. As I said before, I think you expected to lose this one in the middle of the game.
Yeah, pretty much. when like the skeletons all died and the blood knights died, and I was like, looks like a lose now.
Yes. So curiously, I don't think that the Eternal Horde spell did the trick. I mean, of course it helped and it's strong, but I think the Blood Knights in this case won you the game.
Yeah, the second unit that charged into your brutes especially did a lot of damage. But I would say I need at least in, well, this is a general rule, but also in this game more magic would have been good. And I also guess if I just had the 1 unit of Blood Knights with more skeletons and more magic, maybe Vampire Lord, maybe Necromancer, would have also been maybe better. But yeah, the problem is when the skeletons all die before they can be regenerated by the grave sites or General or Necromancers. Doesn't matter if you have a lot of skeletons in the first place.
Yes, they are only good if they survive, but if they don't survive, they can't be regenerated. That sucks for you, obviously. But yeah, yeah, I think though my Maw Crusher dominated the combat and you couldn't really get to kill him, 1 model was not enough to win the game.
Thankfully, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's enough to slaughter a lot of units.
Yes, he slaughtered some, and he would have kept slaughtering.
Especially with the ignoring -1 to rend, or like reducing rend by 1. This is really brutal.
Yes, the Ironclad is great. It's great. Yeah, it's a very nice combination. Yeah, so I guess we will very soon increase our standard points for Age of Sigmar games. So we should be playing at least 1,500 points, and for you, I think you will have a stronger army then.
Hopefully I get better dice rolls, making more 6s for the feel no pain rolls and stuff like that.
6s feel no pains, they just don't seem to happen for you.
Not so much.
Okay, great. Well, so thank you for watching this. I hope you like it. Comment whatever you think below. Please subscribe to our channel, for there's going to be more Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40,000 soon. Yes, thanks for your support. See you on this channel. Bye.
Bye, see you.